Happy New Year's Eve and welcome back to Surviving Me. As this year come to a close, I don't want to rush us into resolutions or new goals. I want to pause just for a moment and talk about something much more important, which is what you're still carrying. Because before we ask the new year for peace, happiness, or fulfillment, we have to be honest about what we're continuing to entertain. Whatever is no longer serving you, today should be the last day you choose to give that energy access to your life. What I mean is you have to set the tone. So many of us enter a new beginning hoping things will feel different while holding on to the same habits, the same people, the same emotional weight. We label it familiar, we call it unfinished business, but most of the time it's just comfort disguised as loyalty. And the truth is, the new year doesn't reset anything on its own. It responds to what you are willing to release. So basically, you can't really say, a lot of us would be like, new year, new me. Cool. If that's what you like to preach, that's cool. But to be honest, you can't really say new year, new me if you're not changing up anything to make this year be a new you. If you're still walking into this new year and you're the same person you were, you didn't change anything, you didn't learn anything, you didn't grow, you're not changing any habits, you're hanging around the same people who drain you, how is it ever going to really be a new you? That's realistically and logically, that just doesn't make sense. So the truth about carrying old energy. If you want the new year to bring you peace, happiness, and fulfillment, you cannot expect that while carrying negativity from the year before. So from this year, peace doesn't coexist with chaos you refuse to let go of. Happiness doesn't grow where you constantly abandon yourself, and fulfillment can't find you if your hands are already full. One more time for the ones who didn't hear me. Okay, peace does not coexist with chaos that you refuse to let go of, and happiness doesn't grow where you're constantly abandoning yourself, and fulfillment can't find you if your hands are already full. This isn't about pretending things didn't hurt. It's about deciding that they don't get to define what comes next. So it's not about neglecting how it made you feel or how they make you feel, because sometimes it's not always a thing, sometimes it is a person. So it's not about neglecting the fact that how they made you feel, because they might make you feel good, but is it fulfillment? Do they make you feel good all the way around? Do this thing make you feel good all the way around, or is it only sometimes? And if that's the case, why would you want to carry that into your new year? I don't know about y'all, but I'm not into bringing old habits. I'm really trying to have this year be a fresh start. So if you're on that same bandwagon, then baby, okay, take heed to what I'm saying. So honoring the version that survived. There's a version of you that held on because they had to. They stayed quiet to keep the peace. They tolerated more than they should have, and they loved harder than where they were met. The version of you did their job. That it did its job. It did everything that it needed to do for the time that it had to do it with. But survival is not meant to be permanent housing. Some versions are meant to get you through, not carry you forward. So while that may have been your safe space for this year, that was just so you can get through the year. It's not meant to be your overall, that's just how you handle things. No, baby. We're stepping into a new year with new things, new beginning, new ways, new habits. Yeah. Okay? And anything that's draining us, we're letting go. Growth is knowing when to thank them and let them go too. Okay? So the question that changes everything. So before this year ends, ask yourself this. What am I still entertaining that I already know causes me my peace? Not what's uncomfortable, not what challenges you, but what drains you every single time and you keep allowing it anyway. So it's not about the things that you stepped out your comfort zone for, because those are meant to be uncomfortable. It's about that one thing or that one person that you know drains you every time you get around them, and you're choosing to allow them to continue to drain you anyway. Why? For real, what's the purpose? Because it feels good sometimes? No. But what we're doing is we're releasing without explaining. Letting go doesn't always come with closure. And we know that. I said that pretty much. How many times did I say it this year? That was a low-key or anthem on a low, because I didn't say that so many times, but it's so true. Letting go doesn't always come with closure. Sometimes it comes with acceptance. And we know that to be true. You don't need one last conversation, and we know that to be true too. You don't need to be understood. You don't need permission to move on. Some endings happen privately, and that doesn't make them any less real. Whatever you felt, and stand in it. But sometimes it just needs to be let go, because 9 times out of 10 with the situation or thing, you didn't said everything you needed to say. They know how you feel. You didn't stood on what you said, and you just said it till you was blue, and it's still no change. So what we gonna do about that? We're gonna let it go. Choosing different. If you want peace in the new year, you have to stop protecting the things that disrupt it. If you want happiness, you have to stop negotiating with what weighs you down. And if you want fulfillment, you have to make peace for it. And sometimes that space comes from choosing to say, this ends here. Jumping right into the letter to the listeners. Dear listeners, thank you for surviving what tried to break you. Thank you for holding on when you didn't know how else to cope. But you don't have to carry everything forward. You're allowed to begin again, lighter. You're allowed to choose peace consistently. You're allowed to enter the new year without old weight on your back. With love, the version of you that's ready for more. If this episode resonated with you, take a moment to sit with it. Journal what you're leaving behind. Say it out loud if you need to. And if you don't want to do the work alone, I want to invite you to join our After Hours book club. Mama started a book club, y'all. Yeah. A space where we slow down, we read together, and we unpack the book in a bestie-style group chat. There's no pressure, there's no perfection. Y'all know that because Mama is messy as hell. It's just honest conversation, shared reflection, and that did you catch that part kind of energy. Well, people who are also choosing to read books and just want to talk about it and get messy. Because I don't know about you, but when I be reading a book and that joint be so good, I be wanting to talk about it with somebody. Like, oh my God, did y'all catch what Sarah was saying to Brad? And she knows she should not have moved like that. Yes, I am that person when it comes to reading books. And if you are also that type of person, then you might want to join a group chat, because that's what this group chat is for. And then make sure you're subscribed to Surviving Me or wherever you listen to a podcast. And don't forget to leave a rating and a comment. It helps push this podcast to people who need it most. And if you want to continue reflection beyond the mic, subscribe to the Glow Letter on Substacks, because healing doesn't end when the episode does. And y'all know this. No matter what page of healing you're on, you're not alone and you're not behind. It has been one hell of a year. Yes, it have. Surviving Me has then got bigger than it ever have. Thank you so much to every loyal listener. I don't think y'all know how much it means to my heart. I am beyond grateful. It does not go unnoticed. And stay tuned, because just because the year ended, that don't mean that this is the end for Surviving Me, baby. Much more in store, and I thank y'all for rocking with me. I'll see you in the next year, stepping into it lighter, clearer, and with purpose. Until next time, see you next year. Happy New Year's. Bye.
This ain't for sure. It's deeper than deep. I'm surviving me, not losing sleep.